And week one of high school football was kind to Helena Capital and Helena High, but the Bruins picked up their first win by a score of 35-30 over Billings Senior. The win came in part thanks to Parker Johnston. He had 4 total touchdowns, 2 on offense as you're seeing right here, and 2 on defense, which was surprising to him as it was happening. And from the sideline, that career day that Johnston had was unlike anything head coach Kyle Mahalish has seen in his years of coaching. And the only thing that makes this just a little bit more surprising, it was Johnston's first start at defensive back.
Yeah, definitely surprised. It was luck. I was in the right spot at the right time, just read the quarterback. Helps being a receiver, knowing what DBs do that makes me uncomfortable as a receiver, so that's just what I did.
2 weeks ago, we moved him to defensive back, so he hasn't had a lot of reps there. I mean, Parker is a very athletic kid. He's very coachable. He does a good job in the film room, so a lot of that is study on his own and being coached. When we're telling him to be inside shade on some slant routes, and that's when he gets his 2 picks, and you know, obviously takes them both to the house. And I know you mentioned earlier 4 touchdowns. I don't think I've ever, in my 24 years of coaching, been a part of a kid that gets 2 scores offensively and 2 scores defensively. I've never seen that.
Now with that game in the rearview mirror, the Bruins will look to get revenge from last year's 32-0 loss to the Great Falls High Bison. We'll preview that matchup a little later this week. And on the flip side of town, the Helena High Bengals rattled off their 2nd straight season-opening win against the CMR Rustlers last Friday by a score of 26-15, and the Bengals did it with sophomore Caden Hewitt getting his first varsity start. Hewitt may be his own toughest critic, but Bengals head coach Scott Evans was pleased to see that even though Hewitt may only be a sophomore, he was able to stay calm under duress and pick up the win.
My passing was there. Running wasn't that strong, but yeah, that one fumble was a step back, but yeah, everything was going pretty good for us.
I saw his poise. He had good poise, and he did some things and extended some plays, and that's number one in a quarterback you want, is he can extend some plays with his feet, and then he does a good job of managing the football. So I liked how he managed the football. No interceptions, had a fumble, we have to take care of that, but he did a good job managing the football.
The Helena High Bengals will look to take on first-year Class AA member Belgrade on the road this Friday. We'll also preview that game a little bit later this week. Now